Well, illegal shopping centre catch-ups and not wearing a mask. There is a police blitz in Sydney this weekend with a real crackdown on rule breakers.
Yeah, Deputy Commissioner Mick Willing from New South Wales Police joins us this morning. Thank you for coming on the show, sir. What is your main focus this weekend?
Look, this weekend it's sort of twofold. We've got a large-scale operation that's been running yesterday and again today, focusing on the beaches areas, the bay areas of Sydney. We have been out in force. Yesterday there were 93 infringement notices that were issued as part of that operation, 6 people charged. Part of that as well, part of the wider operation will also focus on regional New South Wales, and we've seen, unfortunately, the Delta variant seed itself out in the Armidale area. I'm urging all people to be very compliant, abide by the health orders, not just in Greater Sydney but across regional New South Wales as well. We just cannot let that virus spread further into regional areas.
Deputy Commissioner, every day we're seeing dozens of people out in the community infectious. That is a number that isn't going down. Why isn't there a curfew to stop people from moving about?
Oh, look, they're matters for government, but what I can say is that police officers are out and about across the state of New South Wales doing everything they can to keep people safe. We've got to stop people moving around and spreading the virus. Only last night we saw 3 people from the Maitland area who travelled down to one of the local government areas of concern to buy a utility and go back to Maitland. They were pulled over and issued infringement notices, completely and utterly unnecessary. So the vast majority of people, I think, are abiding by the rules, but we have examples time and time again of people who blatantly disregard them, and it's dangerous.
I think you're right. I think most people are doing the right thing, but you just get the odd idiot. Are you encouraging people to report anyone who's breaking the rules?
Oh, absolutely. For some time now, we've been stating on a daily basis the fact that there are lots of calls to Crime Stoppers. Only a couple of weeks ago, we had, calls in the thousands. So people are picking up the phone. They are telling authorities when people are breaching the orders, and we're asking people to continue doing that.
Are you anticipating any more anti-lockdown protests, or did last week's police operation send a very clear and loud message?
Well, I think it did send a very clear and loud message. Unauthorised protests in this environment are completely and utterly irresponsible and won't be tolerated. But we are scanning the environment. We are across information that's coming in, and we will take action if anyone thinks that they can breach the public health orders by conducting an illegal protest. There are many ways of expressing your views other than gathering in dangerous circumstances like we saw a couple of weeks ago.
There's a lot of frustration around that Sydney just can't get the numbers down. What are the main things that you're seeing on the streets that's perpetuating the spread?
Oh, look, we're seeing people in residences gathering for parties. We've taken action on a number of occasions in relation to that. We occasionally see people who are gathering in numbers in excess of the public health order, and we are taking action. But again, by and large, people across Greater Sydney are abiding by the health orders. It's just those individuals who flout the rules, who disregard the rules or are reckless around the rules, who are causing problems for everyone. Unless we control the movement of people and get through this virus, it's going to be a very, very challenging time for everyone.
You've got a tough job. Deputy Commissioner, thank you for joining us this morning.